Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only, and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, overnight the US dollar tumbled further through the 92.40 level and reaches the lows around 92.15, which is seen roughly earlier from last month. Looking at the dollar, the market is still pushing higher for the Australian dollar, that is, and we can see here we now reached a level around 74.20 and also the 60-day moving average. With the trend also seen from the ADX is firming up, and also we are overbought, but the MACD is still relatively firm to the positive signal. Does indicate the challenge will continue to that top side. Now it's all eyes onto tonight's non-farm payrolls, and at the moment, with the forecast holding at 720,000 jobs added in August, and with the unemployment expected to decline from 5.4 to 5.2, may see a very choppy whipsaw price action for most of the currencies. Let's see if the market can actually withdraw from this top side level around 74.20 with a cap seen at 74.65, and that is anticipated. We could see the market downturn. Now we need to see a break of 73.60 to reinstate the bearish case back towards the region of 72.80 or possibly lower. The euro has reached its top side target now of 118.80. It is seen, though, from this area that the market bears may retaliate like they did back in July. But we do have an ADX that is trending to a bullish case. We are overbought to the extreme case, and you can see back here in July, the market did reach a peak, pretty similar to where we are now, and maybe see this kind of turnaround that we saw back then emerge tonight, if the numbers are stronger than previously. Because last month's numbers for the non-farm payrolls was very strong at 943,000. So let's see how the market plays. On the downside, the support comes in at 118.35 to 117.60. Now, with many attempts at that top side level of 110.20 for dollar yen, the market is not this time actually refrained from taking the challenge higher. After a spike above the level to 110.40, got into quite a lot of trouble here, and now most probably find a bull trap in place. That being said, though, the RSI is still maintaining the hold up above this midway point, so therefore does or should see another round, that is to the top side, but likely to fail again if we see the challenge towards 110.40 with a cap seen at 110.80, and I feel that the overall view will hold to the downside to that 109.70 to 108.60. Looking at the sterling, the market has broken through that level of 138.20 and now given a little bit of leeway, that is, for a further rise up towards 138.80 and reassess from there. Sterling yen is also broken with the help of the sterling leg through that 151.70 level. I do anticipate we could see a rise now up towards 152.40 or 152.95, but likely to see a strong rejection as we get closer to the top side of that range. Little direction at this stage for gold as it continues to trade sideways. The market still seems a little bit reluctant in taking the challenge to 1,830.35 as the bulls sit on the sideline, or more to the point, wait for the US job report and then get a bit of a clearer direction. If this pattern does continue the way it is, then we could see one more test of that top side where the bears are likely to stage an ambush around that 1,830.35 level and eventually see a down test where the support or trigger level to the downside case is at 1,795. Finishing off with oil, well, the market stages a very strong surge and reaches its target of $70 a barrel, and now leaves me neutral in the short term. However, in light of the current strength of this recent 24 action price action, we could see the clearance of 70.20 and see a rise up towards 71.90. A bit of a big call, but nevertheless, we should not dismiss the current pattern and therefore could see this rise up towards this region if the market fails to take out the support level of 68.95. While that level is intact, the bulls will continue to reign and look towards that possible squeeze. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. As I mentioned, keep an eye out for the non-farm payrolls tonight. I hope you enjoy the great start to the new weekend.